My name is Chifuno Stevens. I come from Malawi and I run a social enterprise called Chifuno Changa Green Initiative. This initiative was started in 2020 and I'm also a Yali graduate from 2021. Through this initiative, I started a women's group called the Dawia Ladies Environmental Group in 2021 with the aim of championing environmental issues in the area that we live in, which is called Dawia. So after carrying out several activities such as cleanup events, tree planting activities, we decided that we needed to do more and dive into making a product that would be sustainable and that would also empower the women in the group. The three main areas that we were trying to overcome or where we wanted to really show impact was one, in Malawi, 97% of the population rely on traditional charcoal and firewood for cooking, but yet only 23% of the country is forested. So there's a need to switch to more sustainable cooking fuel alternatives. So with this in mind, we came up with the idea of making charcoal briquettes made from organic waste. We also wanted to help alleviate the waste disposal crisis that's present not only in our community, but in Malawi as a nation. So we felt by using organic waste to make these products, we're helping to curb deforestation, reduce the waste that's found, but we're also empowering the women in learning a new skill and also they're making a product which they can benefit from. Since June 2023, we started production of these charcoal briquettes and we've so far been selling them within our community in Deta. And at the moment, our business model is mostly business B2C, business to customer, but we have plans to expand and maybe work with more businesses. Through the Yali program, it was very beneficial. It really taught me how to be more structured when running a business. Initially, I was under the civic leadership route, but after sort of looking at what I had in mind and where I wanted to be, I actually decided that going down the business route would be more beneficial for me. But through the program that I did, I learned a lot about how we can make an impact in the community, how we can go about doing advocacy, how we can go about doing fundraising, and also how we can go about writing proposals. So I would say all those skills have been really beneficial in sort of driving the business forward and helping us, giving us more confidence in what we're doing and sort of seeing where we want to be. Our goals are to expand the business. At the moment, all the processes that we do are quite manual. So we want to have a proper working facility that we can work out of. So no matter what weather conditions, the work won't stop. And we also really want to break into new markets and reach customers in other parts of Malawi, not just the districts that we're in. We also want to introduce new revenue streams through ecotourism and and also offer trainings to other communities within Malawi who would be interested to know how to make these charcoal briquettes. Because at the end of the day, it's a problem that we need to solve for the whole country. We, as I already mentioned, 97% of the population rely on charcoal and firewood for cooking. So we need to find sustainable alternatives. So we are hoping that we can champion this initiative by diversifying our revenue streams and offering other trainings in other parts of Malawi. So I work with 20 women from Dawia village, and together with myself included, we're a group of 21. Within this group, there's also a leadership structure. So there's a chair lady, a secretary, and also a treasurer. And we did this so that the women's group also has accountability, and they also take ownership of this social enterprise that we're running. So far, these women have learned a new skill. These charcoal briquettes that we make as a business can also be made at the household level because the raw materials needed to make them are quite readily available. So aside from the charcoal briquettes that are made within the business, if they need cooking fuel, they're also able to make them at the household level. And furthermore, through this initiative, we've been exposed to several other capacity building trainings, of which some of the women have been a part of. And it's really helped them to sort of know more about business, know more about marketing and other ways in which they can also better their lives. I would encourage anyone who is looking to join the YALI program to really go for it. It's a very beneficial program. You learn so much from it that will help you on your personal journey, not only your business journey, no matter which track you're in, whether you're in the civic leadership, the public one, or the business one. There's very valuable skills that can be learned from it. And in addition, it really helps to build a solid community. There's lots of networking opportunities, lots of training opportunities, lots of funding opportunities. It teaches you a lot about yourself, but also how, as a business, you can also be investor ready and maybe where your shortcomings are and different ways in which you can improve. I found out about the YALI program through peers and friends that I have, which then prompted me to do a bit more research online to see exactly what the program entailed. And upon looking at it, I realized that this would be quite beneficial on a personal level, but also on a career level. And one of the biggest takeaways for me was how it really helped to boost my confidence. At the end of the training, we had an opportunity to present and pitch our businesses, which seemed like a daunting challenge, but afterwards it really helped to build our confidence, and it helped us ask the tough questions about why are we doing this business? What's the impact that we want to achieve? The skills that I've learned from the YALI program are going to help me progress the business with our 5-year plan in terms of various things, learning about how the business can be investor ready, learning how to write good proposals, learning how to make sure your business is ready, all the different certifications. It's very easy to start a business and just start selling without being registered, without having a formal bank account. But the program has really taught me that in order for you to progress and in order for you to be able to find serious investors, you have to make sure that you're compliant and following all the different regulations that are present in your country. So through the program, we've made sure that our business is aligned with all the various processes that are required here in Malawi. I would say the biggest challenge that we face selling these charcoal briquettes is a lot of consumers are not sure what the products are. They're fairly new, but people always wonder if organic waste will be, if it's enough for them to cook their food and as compared to traditional charcoal. And even though we have carried out experiments and demonstrated that our product works just as well and sometimes even better than traditional charcoal and firewood, there's still a little bit of resistance from some consumers that we approach when it comes to selling our products. So we feel that there needs to be a bit more advocacy, and we would also like to maybe form a partnership with government to help advocate for using a sustainable product such as this one.